What's up everyone? Welcome to my channel. So you got yourself a flat tire. In today's video I'm going to explain to you guys how to jack up your vehicle properly and put on your spare tire. This is a 2004 Honda Accord, but if you got a Honda, Toyota, Nissan, it doesn't matter what kind of vehicle, you need to jack it up. So there's some jack points where you could jack it up and how to safely remove this tire. So let's do a few steps how to change the spare tire safely, easily, and let's get this job going. So first of all, what we're gonna do is we're gonna put the car into a flat surface. So make sure your car is not gonna be, it's not a hill, it's not gonna roll, because once you jack up one end, the car can roll and fall on itself. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna put the e-brake on, and we're gonna put something behind the wheels so the car doesn't move, roll forward or back. But make sure you try to find yourself a flat surface. It's okay to drive on a flat tire a little bit. Don't be going on the highway, just to pull over and put it to the correct spot. So we got ourselves a flat tire. Let's prep this baby. So what we're gonna do is first of all, the car is in park, and what you want to do is you want to pull up your handbrake. If you got an e-brake here, foot brake, e-brake, emergency brake, you push that. On Toyota Siennas, they got that. The trucks have that. But anyways, we did that. Let's pop open the trunk. And what we're gonna do is I'm using this little mallet here, this little guy. So what this is gonna do is prevent my car from rolling back. So I'm gonna put this on the wheel. You could use a brick, you could use anything. You could use something like this, or could be anything that's not gonna allow your car to roll over. You can't use something that's gonna be able to roll. But I just don't want to get my hands dirty right now because I don't have gloves. But something like a brick or something, put it in the front so the car can't move. So I got this little guy so the car cannot move forward or back. So if you notice, I put this brick here behind this wheel. It's on the opposite side of that wheel, so that's the flat we got. So if you had this flat tire, we will put it on that side. So that way, because this is gonna be jacked up, and that side will be the contact wheel. So right now, since we're doing that side, this side will, once that side is jacked up, this will be the contact wheel on the floor. So what we're gonna do next is we're gonna go inside the trunk. On Hondas, if you see a jack like that, it looks like a jack. We got a jack in here. So let's turn this baby. Turn. We got ourselves a jack. We got ourselves a spare tire down here. So the spare tire, let's move this stuff. We got this. Okay, this is perfect. This is a wrench we have. We're gonna pull that out. Let's get the spare tire out of there. And what we're gonna do is, you should also check your air in your tires every time you go for oil change or so. And guess what? This is my personal car. Got myself some gloves. I kept this in here just in case if I ever need it. One more thing I had in here was a pipe. Make sure you get yourself a pipe like that. I have it out already. So here's a little pipe I was talking about. So something like this. This is just a pipe. It's 1.5 inch, 2 inch diameter inside, and it's about 3 foot long, and it's perfect for a small little trick. Down here I had this thing scuffed in here, so these are the two tools. So you need something like that. This is a Honda. If you got a Honda, this is a perfect scenario right here, and we're gonna jack this baby up right now. So we got everything we needed. Our car is prepped, and our wheel in the back over there got the mallet, if you can see it over there, so the car cannot roll. So now you need to understand how to jack this vehicle up. So if you look this up, and it will show you on the jack itself, you can check in the manual book, it will show you here for this Honda, it has a jacking point. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take this baby, and you see this little guy? This little guy is made on Honda, so you will see that. So all I'm doing here is turning, and this baby is gonna go right onto that. Same procedure for Acros and Hondas, and you're not gonna be able to turn it no more. So that's the farthest you're gonna be able to go. So now this is where our tools will come handy. So one of our tools will go in here, just like that. Okay, so let's turn it. You can use this in a lot of different manners. So what we're gonna do is we got this hooked on, and I'm gonna set up my camera now. So make sure your jack is nice and flat. Same thing up here, it sits nice and flush on the groove. Other than that, you should be good. Okay, so far what we did was put the jack on, and this is where I'm gonna stop you at. Mistake number one. You don't want to do that, okay? That was just to show you guys. Well, we're gonna back up, so let's loosen this jack up. So a lot of people will jack up the car and then they can't get the wheel lug nuts loose. That is the problem, okay? So we're gonna move over this way. So first, when the car is sitting on the floor, because if you got the jack on, your car's gonna try to fall off. So here's a trick. You can step on this, make sure you don't fall, hurt yourself. Okay, loosen up these lug nuts, okay? You don't wanna remove them fully, just loosen them. Another trick I wanna show you guys is, you could take your pipe. The pipe is gonna make it look easy. See how easy that was? Just by doing it with the pipe. Just with the pipe. Look at this. That one is loose. You can do a half a more turn. So you only want to do about a one turn. There you go. So mistake we made that you will make is you're gonna jack up your vehicle. And what's gonna happen is after that, you're not gonna be able to loosen your wheel because there's no leverage anymore. So now what we're gonna do is, so we still got our jacks set up in the same spot. So same spot. What we're gonna do on this Honda is this little guy goes into this. You see how that goes? This fits in there just like that. So that's how we're gonna turn this guy. So you're gonna just take this little guy and you're gonna turn it like it's a handle for you. And I need to move back a bit. So let's bring up the camera back a bit. From right here, you can see it all. So I'm gonna keep turning this baby. So this is how, it's the same procedure on each corner for every wheel, okay? You do need to put the car brake on. You do need to put something behind the wheels. So you do need to, this is called a scissor jack. So it works like a little scissor. So how high are we gonna go? We're gonna go high enough. Okay. So here it goes. Nothing. So something like this, you get stranded on the road. Just be careful. Don't go underneath the vehicle. Don't put your hand behind the fender bender, fender liners, behind the wheels. You wanna be safe. If the car falls, it shouldn't fall, but you don't want to be underneath it, okay? That's the worst thing you could do. Anyways, that's up. So what we're gonna do now is, we're gonna come back over here. Our lugs should be loose. So if you haven't loosened our lugs, what would happen here was, it would try to turn with it, okay? So you know your car is probably gonna try to fall off the jack, okay? So there you go. One more problem you might have is that once you get your lugs off, I'm tired already. It's okay. Once you have lugs off, your wheel probably not gonna come off because it's stuck to the hub. So it's a good idea whenever you go for like a brake changes, tell your mechanic to put a little bit of lube on the hub. Okay, but if worse come to worse, if you got an American car, forget about it. So you could hit this wheel, it should come off. But if you don't, if you have a like American vehicle, like a Dodge or a Chevy, what you want to take this, you want to hit this on the back side, like right here, several times. Keep hitting that, bang, 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 till it comes off. Other than that, this is a Honda. It came out pretty easy. And what you want to do is, you want to grab your spare tire and quickly try to put your hands in this angle. You don't want to put them this way because something happens. So really quick, put one of your lugs on, and you want to take your other lugs, put them all on, just like that, and get them as much as you can, all the way as much as you can. And this is not going to be tight, so what we're going to do is, let me get my wrench from over there. What you want to do is just a tiny bit snug to it, just a tiny bit snug, as long as the hub sits in it perfectly. And after that, we should be able to bring our jack down, okay? So if you turn your jack, You just go counterclockwise now, and we pretty much got our spare on, but spare tire is loose, okay? It's not tight yet, so you can't just take off. And you shouldn't drive more than 50 miles per hour. Every vehicle has a rating. You cannot go on the highway, go crazy. It's not a regular wheel anymore, especially in the front. Your steering is gonna act crazy. Your alignment is gonna be off. It's gonna, I mean, not alignment's not gonna be off, but his car's gonna act like the alignment is off. So we got our jack is off. And what you wanna do now is, you wanna tighten these lugs now, okay? You could use your pipe, but you don't wanna break. You can break those lugs. So try to just do it with your foot. How tight? That's something I can't tell you, because just try to get them as tight in as you can. I'll use this like that. If you overdo it, you might snap the stud. Get them all tight, and you're all good to go. You're all good to go. If you can't loosen those lug nuts, this pipe is gonna do the job for you. But anyways, thank you for watching my video. Drive safe. Make sure your tight is tight. Make sure you have air in it, and it's good to go. Don't go more than 50 miles per hour. Get to your safe destination. Take care of your tire. And this is called the donut. Thank you for watching.